got shelter. And they put them motherfuckers in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. They either shot them and killed them, had some fun killing them, or they just left them there and let them starve. Butt naked, man.
Yeah, just like up in that movie The Road, when the savages came down the street, when the man and his son was on the street, they had to run off into the woods. So after the guy came off over to the woods to use the bathroom, he was like, hey, why don't you bring that boy, you know what I'm saying, back to the truck with us, you know, so we got food. You know, so they tried to lure him in with those words, but they really were trying to eat him.
Yep.
So that goes into what you were saying. Because a lot of Jake gonna get deceived, especially during this end time, because they gonna be backed into a corner. They gonna be in between a rock and a hard place, so they just gonna fold and immediately submit to whatever sucker Esau present to them, man.
Yep, they gonna suck that sucker, man. And then they gonna get led up in there. They gonna get thrown in a concentration camp, or they gonna either get killed on the spot. And they gonna kill a lot of you Jakes on the spot, man. They gonna kill a lot of you on the spot, man. They gonna separate families. Man, it's gonna be real rough in that day.
Yeah, it is.
You know? And America's gonna go there. You know, and you so-called white people, you gonna show your devilish ways in that day. More than you showing now. Because if I tell you you're the devil, you're gonna try to act like you're not the devil. Right? You're gonna ask me how you the devil. You know? Avoid the question, but in that day, Jake gonna see, Israel gonna see, and I ain't talking about just 1/3, 144. We already see. I'm talking about all of Israel gonna see. This man is the devil. It's gonna remember. They gonna remember. It's in the back of every Jake's head that okay, the white people they did some pretty bad shit. But when it comes time for judgment, man, Jake is gonna see it. Jake's gonna be like, man, this motherfucker is the devil, man. I can't do nothing. They done killed my mama. Told my mama not to trust him for that food. She went anyway, and she brought my son with her, and they killed her and my son. That's how it's gonna be. Or they done chipped my son. What you think they did with the Katrina babies? They took the babies and chipped the babies. They chipped them. And little experiment on them, man. Matter of fact, they have this video that this brother showed me yesterday. It's called Boom by Snoop Dogg, featuring T-Pain. Have y'all heard it? It's a music video when it starts off after the fall of the American Empire. What did it say?
After the fall of the American Empire.
Oh yeah, parties and clubs were brought underground.
It also said life was hard.
Yeah, life was hard, and parties and private clubs were put underground. So basically, they stole some dudes walking outside. I guess gonna walk in this underground club, and they got masks on. I guess because you can't breathe in the air like that. Basically saying that it was nuclear destruction, and it was dollars floating around everywhere. So the dollar wasn't shit. And what he did was he walked up to this machine for it to open up the underground club or whatever. Put his right hand on the screen, and this is a Snoop Dogg featured T-Pain video. Put his right hand on the screen, he scanned his hand, and opened the door. But not only that, put his right hand on the screen, and it had a lens scanner at the top. So just in case he didn't have it in his right hand, it had one for the forehead. I was like, damn, they just put it all right there. So he put his hand right there, and it just scanned it, then it opened the door, and they walked in. And I'm like, then when you listen to it and you hear the rest of the song has nothing to do with what they showed in the first beginning of the video, because he talking about stacks. How he getting stacks. I'm like, wait a minute, in the first beginning of the video, the American dollar was just floating around the fucking place, man. It wasn't worth nothing. So how you gonna say you got stacks in the song? So basically Snoop Dogg, T-Pain, they showing you in the music video, they know. It's the insiders know, man. They just want to keep that money.
Got stacks of numbers on that chip. This dollars floating past.
But I can say this right quick, and they've been pushing that the last few years, because you have people like Lil Scrappy and T-Pain, somebody got money in the bank. Now why they keep pushing I got money in the bank? Instead of saying I got stacks and stacks, they're pushing I got money in the bank. So they're pushing the whole credit thing, because everything's gonna transfer over to the RFID.
Yep.
It's just like they'll be like they got a black card. Instead of just saying they got paper, they'll say they got a black card.
You see, you see those billboards that say drop cash, get the card. They show you slowing down process at the register. They're conditioning you to go and take their chip. And they using hip hop, all that shit, man. Healthcare. It's all about the chip.
Yep. I remember that commercial where they was there was this big line, and it was like a little assembly line, like a just big process. Everybody grab their stuff, and one dude came up there with $5 or something, and it crashed the whole line, you know. So yeah, they're trying to get you ready for a credit society, and which the people are already ready for it, man. So they might as well bring that damn chip now, man, because just think, all they gonna do is just tell them about the benefits of it, man. They ain't gonna tell you none of the things about people tracking you or nothing like that.
Nobody ever steal your money.
Right. They gonna tell you nobody can steal your money, nobody can hack it. They gonna tell you that you're safe, your children will be safe, you'll know where they are, you'll blah blah blah. You can put in your pets, you can do anything. You can buy, you ain't gotta wait in line no more, because all you gotta do is just walk through and it scans you. So no more lines. No, you can, we'll put you some money on it when you first get it, so you can get whatever you want.
It's gonna be like Barack Obama in the chip.
Yep.
Promises.
Yep. So basically, and what Jake is gullible, man. They gonna fall for it, and then they gonna try to debunk you on the news. Get Revelations 13 up. They gonna try to debunk you on. They gonna try to debunk the prophets and the people that's saying that that's the mark of the beast on the news. Wow, I didn't know Satan wanted us to do so much good stuff. That's what they gonna do, man.
They gonna also say that the scanning code is a 666. They're gonna say that.
Yup. Scanning code isn't 666. It's a normal barcode. Then they gonna be like, they gonna say, basically they gonna be like, well, you know, my child has sickle cell, and he often has to go to the hospital. And I never thought Satan would want me to keep him safe. That's how they gonna do, and they gonna try to they gonna try to make you look like the craziest, most wickedest nigga alive, man. They gonna try to make you just look like you on some pills, man. And you on a lot of them. 13, start with the chip. Verse 16.
Yeah, 13 and 16.
Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he that calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast,
right,
or the number of his name.
You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have that mark. So you got some assholes out there talking about that the mark of the beast is Christianity. Well, there's a lot of people, I mean, we don't consider ourselves the Christian like this world calls Christians. We're the real Christians, but the way they perceive Christians, we don't consider ourselves that. So why am I able to go to the grocery store and buy me a bag of chips if I feel like it? I thought Christianity was the mark of the beast. No, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Because that's what they're going to implement. And they have it in all the documents that they're going to make this thing mandatory, man. It's documented, documented proof and documented truth, man. The Lord ain't the author of confusion. Saying that the mark of the beast is Christianity is fucking confusion, man.
It's like the scripture says.
Saying that the mark of the beast is some damn sin, like Satan likes to say, that's damn confusion. Because the word there is charagma, man, which means to cut. Yeah, implant, cut, or insert, anything like that, man. Then what does it say in the healthcare bill? It says that in order for, and what, that healthcare bill, the time for that to be implemented is near, man. That's coming up very soon. The time for that healthcare bill. So, and part of that healthcare bill, you're gonna have to get that chip, man, if you want healthcare. And guess what? They said if you don't get the healthcare, you can be fined or you can be taken to jail. So, what's that adding up to? Revelations 13. Why would you still have assholes who come out here and say that stuff, man? Why? Because them niggas been paid off, man. You Irish UPK niggas, because you go out there and scream on a white man on the microphone and never bring out scriptures. You just like the damn church, man. So-called church, man. You bring out, what, 1-2 scriptures, then you talk for 3 hours straight, man. Look, you Irish UPK guys, man, you already secretly love the white man, because I've talked to some of your people, and a couple brothers in the camp have came in contact with you. You're very carnal, you're not spiritual, you're just like the Pharisees, man, that Yahushua was cursing out. You rather know the Hebrew more than know the scriptures.
Yep.
And then now you coming out with this bullshit talking about the mark of the beast is the Christianity, man. When you know damn well it's the chip. And you know you was taught that it was the chip. Cause they was teaching that back in the day, man. They were teaching that before year 2000 that this was the mark of the beast, man. And it's pretty simple to see. This is the easiest prophecy to understand, man. And when I first heard it, I was like, okay, what exactly is the mark? I'm like, I gotta see. Then I seen the chip. They showed the picture of the chip. I looked it up and read about it. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this is the mark of the beast, man. You got a barcode on you. Well, you know, you definitely you are owned when you have a barcode on you. So guess what that means? Satan owns you, man. So this is the mark of the beast. That's why the Lord's gonna kill you, man, because you put the mark of Satan on you, man. You ain't coming in the kingdom with the mark of Satan in you, man. It's more spiritual than just buying a bag of chips with this thing in your body, man. It's way more spiritual than that. It's some damn, you got actually Satan said to have concrete proof that you are of me and that you worship me. I'm putting this chip in you, I own you, and I can track you and basically do what I want with you.
We're one.
Yep.
It's like
we are one.
We are in line with each other. That's why the scripture talk about love not the world, not the things that are in the world. Because this will enable you to reap the benefits that they're going to be offering during